This is my baby bird eater. It's from South America. Its name is Robin. I got this a couple months ago from a friend. Paid $35 or $15 for this one. And this is the second time it's molted or shed. They also call it an instar. And as luck would have it, the last time I recorded this, I was checking my animals, and I happened to notice that it was just getting done shedding again. As luck would have it, I was checking, and it's shedding again. And I happened to miss most of it, but I thought this part was interesting because you can see it laying on its back, and it's got its old skin or its old body standing up on its left, and or our left. And you can see where it's kicking its legs out. You can see the fangs on the right hand side, those two little points. This takes some hours, and right now it's at a pretty vulnerable state. If you had a cricket or some other animal in there like a prey food, it could possibly kill a tarantula. They're very soft right now. You can see that it's changed from a brown color on the left to more of a gray and white in color on the right. So what happens is they lay over on their side or on their back when they're ready to molt, and the back on their thorax, they have it's a cephalothorax, but it cracks open. Looks like a turtle shell on the back, and it cracks open, and out comes the new spider, and it'll lay on its back or on its side to do that. And this is in the last stages right now. It's kicking its legs out. So it'll lay this for some time. I also have 4 of the tarantulas. I have a Chilean rose hair, and I have a Antilles pink toe, an orange baboon, and a Costa Rican zebra. I've never seen my Chilean rose hair molt yet. I would think it's an older one. They molt a lot more when they're younger. But I've had that one for, boy, about 1.5 years now, and it still hasn't molted. And I've seen my pink toe molt once. My orange bamboo, the baboon, he's molted a couple times. And my Costa Rican zebra has molted once. I also have some hissing cockroaches, and 2 ball pythons, and 2 corn snakes, and 2 emperor scorpions. I turned the video around here to try and show you its old shed is standing up, and it did the same thing last time. And I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking that the new body must be twice the size of the old one, because that's why they shed, to grow and to replace missing parts if possible, like a leg or something. This is one of the largest tarantulas in the world. When it does get to be an adult, they get to be about 8 inches across. I've heard reference that this one's called a fire red bird eater. This will get about 8-9 inches across when it's an adult. The Goliath bird eater, which is the largest tarantula, they'll get to be about 11 inches across, about as big as a dinner plate. So think about that next time you're eating dinner. So what this is going to do after it's got its legs freed from its old molt, it's just going to lay on its back, and it reminds me just of a little baby just laying on their back and kicking around and making sure everything is working. And this is an important and critical time. This is when the carapace more or less hardens up. When their legs harden up, everything is pretty soft right now. Like I said, they're really vulnerable at this time. And I came upon this just by accident. I opened it up and put a little water in there. I like to mist this one about a couple times a week. It likes a little bit of a more humid climate than, for instance, my orange baboon does. That one I don't hardly spray at all. It likes a drier climate. They're from Africa. And when I opened it up here, it was laying on its side, and it did the same thing to me last time. If you notice my other video, that's the same tarantula, and it had to have doubled in size now. The legs are a lot longer than the old legs from the old molt. And when these grow up, they'll eat just about anything they can get a hold of. They don't actually eat. When they put their enzymes or the venom into their prey, and then they'll suck it out through their fangs, and it goes into a sucking stomach. They don't literally eat the animal. They just suck out the insides or what they can. And these are capable of attacking birds and killing them. And apparently that's where they got their name. I'm sorry the video is so long. If anybody can tell me how to speed up a long video like this where you're seeing a little bit of motion once in a while, I'd appreciate that in the comments section. I'm fairly new to this, so I'm just doing the best I can. Also, if you look at the top there, right below its legs, you can see like an area right in the center of its old shell, and it looks like there's like 8 holes there, and that's the spot where the old or the new legs came out of. So that's why they have to lay on their back or on the side. They have to, everything's got the back shell has to break off, and everything has to pull out of that area. And it's amazing you can put so much new body into a smaller body and have it come out and be bigger. That is just amazing. So feel free to comment. I hope this helped out. And as always, thanks for stopping. Please post a comment if you wish. Thanks.